matches have been slated to hold in the Spanish La Liga today. 4 matches we hold in the Spanish La Liga today. Getafe will be at home against Mallorca today. Getafe against Mallorca in the Spanish La Liga today. Cadiz will be at home against Almeria today in the Spanish La Liga. Celta Vigo will play host to Sevilla. Celta Vigo against Sevilla in the Spanish La Liga today. And, Real Valladolid will be at home against Real Madrid, and that will be the focus of football followers as far as the Spanish La Liga is concerned today. Real Madrid again away to Real Vallecano today, and the table still shows that Barcelona are still topping the Spanish La Liga after 14 games. Yes, with 37 points. Barcelona are still topping the La Liga after 14 games with 37 points. Real Madrid are second after 14 games with 35 points. So 2 points separates Barcelona and Real Madrid. And the Atletico Madrid are third with 27 points after 16 games, after 14 games rather, while Real Sociedad are fourth after 14 games with 26 points. Athletic Bilbao are fifth after 15 games with 25 points. Same point with Real Betis after 15 games. And today, 2 matches will be decided in the English Premier League today. 2 matches will be decided in the English Premier League today. And West Ham United will be at home against Brentford today. West Ham United against Brentford today. And Liverpool against Leicester City today. And don't forget, our own Iheanacho play is trade with Leicester City today. And Arsenal are still topping the English Premier League after 15 games with 40 points. And Manchester City are second with 35 points. Manchester City are second with 35 points. Newcastle United are third after 16 games with 33 points, while Tottenham Hotspur are fourth after 16 games with 30 points. Manchester United are fifth on the English Premier League table with 29 points after 15 games. Liverpool, who will be in action today against Leicester City, are sixth on the English Premier League table after 15 games with 25 points. Brighton are seventh with 24 points, while Chelsea are seventh on the English Premier League table with 24 points. And tomorrow, Wolverhampton Wanderers will play host to Manchester United in the English Premier League match tomorrow. Bournemouth will be at home against Crystal Palace tomorrow. Fulham will play host to Southampton tomorrow. And Manchester City, who are neck deep with Arsenal on the English Premier League table, will play host to Everton tomorrow. Manchester City against Everton tomorrow. Newcastle United will host Leeds United tomorrow, while Brighton and Hove will be at home against table topper Arsenal tomorrow. We shall take a little break and we'll be back on the program, after which we'll talk about the third edition of the Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke football competition, which has reached the quarter-final stage. 8 teams are through already to the quarter-final stage of the third edition of Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke football competition. The organizer is here, the man coordinating the third edition of Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke is here in the studio. He'll be here with me very soon. Let's take a short break.
Lee coming in on the turn, just couldn't get anything on target. Ribere with a clearance, and Nigeria are very happy to get it away. Neat little 1-2 here, though. They could counter. Operanoze is furthest forward. Swung into the danger area. Oh my goodness me, that was so close. It looked in. Cho So-hyun hits it. And it was treated with respect by Chinaka Ndozi, which it should be, coming from the right foot of Cho. Oh, keeper spilled it, and it's into the back of the net, but the flag's up on this near side. It's not going to count. The ball was tucked away by Lee Kyun-min, but the flag was up. And now Nigeria break. Stabbed forward to Oshoala to use her pace and use her strength and finish brilliantly. Asisat Oshoala. Super Z scores for Nigeria. Kim Hai-ri.
Well, we are back in the studio after the short break on AM Sport on Osbc Television. As I said, the third edition of Otumba Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke football competition has reached quarter-final stage, with 8 teams already through to the quarter-final stage of the competition. 32 teams entered for the third Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke football competition. The coordinator is here with me in the studio. My good brother Banji Idele. You are welcome.
Oladile.
Banji Oladile, you are welcome.
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, people. No SBC.
Yes, you are here to talk sport today, not current affairs.
we have been wired in a way to know something about everything.
Something about everything. And that should be an attribute of a good journalist. Just know something about everything. Yes, talking about Otumba Isiaka Adetuji Adeleke football competition. How far? How has been the journey so far?
Yeah, it's been splendid. The support we've received from the North and Training of Osun State has been massive, and since on the 4th of December we started this year's edition of the competition. This is the first edition that we're allowed to go through all the local government in Osun State, the entire state, and you cannot even imagine that it was the first time people were like waiting for the competition across the local government. So it has been massive, the support, and it has been peaceful as well. Grassroots football in this part of the world is one of the most difficult competition you can think of, because people just want to win. This our
win at all costs syndrome.
Win at all costs mentality. But the teams, the coaches, the officiating, the referees, they have been so supportive. They have been so cooperative, and we are good. By now, as of now, we are into the quarterfinal stage. We just ended the round of 16 2 days ago, and the quarterfinal stage will come up on the 5th and 6th of January, while the semi-final will take place on the 10th, with the final taking place on traditionally on the 15th of January 2023. That's the birthday, the posthumous birthday of the late icon of Muslim. The competition was projected by the initiator of the competition, Representative Bamidele Salam. We will continue to honor people like that. There are people you don't just allow to go forever like that. Their legacies of good deeds while alive should be a kind of lesson to others, and that's part of why we are doing this, and also to harness abundant talent. It's amazing to see the kind of skills football.
But, we are coming to that. We look at the positive to be taken from this competition. But So far, 8 teams are through to the quarterfinals stage. What about the pairings for the quarterfinals? Has it been done?
Yeah, the planning has been done right from the word go. Okay. We didn't want to leave any room for any kind of argument. Why would this team meet this? So from the word go, we are doing this in collaboration with grassroots
sport football
coaches council in Osun State, as well as the Osun State FA. They have sat down right from the beginning, and the planning has been done even up to the final. So as we progressed, names of teams are only been put to those plannings. Yeah. So for now we have Osun FA. There's a team put together by the Osun FA team. They will be facing Orodu United. Ila United too. There's a team from Ila. Will be facing Oduo team. And Elisha East will be facing at the south, and Bedore and Atakumasa East will be squaring it up at the quarterfinal stage.
So Osun FA against Orodu United, Oduo United against Ila FC, Elisha East against the South, and Atakumasa East against Bedore United. That has been the pairings for the quarterfinals of the third Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke football competition. Apart from being a former governor of the state, he was the first executive governor of the state of Osun State. Talking about the vision, the positive expected to be taken from this competition in times of talent hunt.
Yes, aside honoring that late stage, Senator Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke, the first executive governor, as you mentioned, of the state, it's also to harness abundant talent embedded in football in this part of the state. It's amazing the kind of interest our young lads have in this special sport. Football is, as we know it, is a kind of game people develop a lot lot of interest in.
Some describe it as the unifying force in the country.
They cannot be wrong. The people can say that again and again. Football is the only universal language, the kind of unifying factor or force, as you mentioned, as you call it, that people can really easily relate with. Why doing it? As we speak, if you get to the stadium, you find people, doing something in football, and that is amazing. So for us, I think it's a veritable platform for our talent to exhibit their football artistry embedded in them, and we are looking forward to a situation where we'll be able to have a standing team from this competition, emanating from this competition, that we can nurture to another level, where we can, in this wise, we can begin to inculcate or enlist support of corporate organization and even our government to support them, to develop them the more. Yes, you may have the raw talent, but that talent may be there redundant if you don't have adequate support from appropriate quarters. And that is one of the vision of this competition. People should, these talents should be able to grow, to be useful to themselves. God doesn't just give you deposit of talent or without a plan to be useful for your life. So in this wise, we are looking forward to a situation where the outstanding players will be put together and given even more support after the finals might have been played. We have seen we have seen a lot of talent. There's one guy there from Atakuma Sais. You cannot believe it. If that guy had been able to have adequate support, the kind of artistry, the kind of skill that boy Olowe has been displaying in this competition is worthy to be playing for national team. It's very skillful guy, and so many others like that.
Oh, okay. Banji Oladele, let's talk about the pairings again. The quarterfinal matches will hold on the 5th and 6th of December. And the matches will be played at the Oshogo Township Stadium.
Yes.
All the quarterfinal
matches
all matches henceforth
yes.
will be played at the Oshogo Township Stadium. Yes. So, talking about the sponsor of the competition, what was his intention before putting money down to sponsor this competition?
Representative Bamidele Salam is a sports-loving man himself. Is a lover of youth. He himself not being far from the youth cadre anyway. By the time he was running for office in 2019, we both of us sat down and felt that how can we involve youths in his programs and agenda for the federal constituency. Don't forget, this competition started from Eden North, the South, Egbedore, the federal constituency where Bamidele Salam represented the National Assembly. So we put this down as one of his agenda to involve youth to develop them in that axis. Everybody cannot be farmer. Everybody cannot be teacher. We have people making ends meet in sports. So it is his vision to develop youth through sport. And the only way he could do that is to put this competition forward in the name of someone people can really easily relate with. Senator Isiaka Adeleke is a bank any day, anytime while being mentioned. So it's easy for our youth to come together for this and develop their talent and skills.
Well, I want to appreciate Banji Oladele for finding time to be on the program to shed more light on the journey so far as the third edition of Isiaka Adetuju Adeleke football competition is concerned. But before we go on the program, let me inform you that 5 stadiums have failed the test to host the MPFL matches. Rangers International, Kwara United, Niger Tornadoes, Lobby Stars of Makurdi and Nassarawa United will have to play their home matches away from home. And Kwara United will play in Ibadan at the Lagos Salami Stadium, Ibadan. And the Nassarawa United will play at the New Jersey Township Stadium, while Rangers will play at Aqua United Stadium. That is the latest story. And finally on the program, African Athletics Body has crowned our own Toby Amusan as the queen of the track for 2022 for our feat in achieving world title in the triple jump. You remember 12.12 seconds world record. On this note, I say my bye on AM Sport. Don't forget, the Osbc 5-a-side competition is still on. You can obtain your form. The competition will start in January. I want to appreciate Banji Oladele once again for finding time to be on AM Sport this morning. Muhyiddin Adeleke remain the producer of the program. My name is Adeyemi Aboderi. AM Sport returns tomorrow morning. Thank you for being there and good morning.
Yo Min-ji here takes it on herself. It's 2 straight.